I love math, the way the path goes on the graph, how it functions. Cause great discussion in the math class, shall put no textbook before the math class. Functions real radical and very graphical. That's the way it goes in the math class, some of the real bros.
Okay, let's look at the quiz we had on Friday. Okay, this is the version A, first question. A squared is equal to minus 49. So if we want to solve this, we need to take the square root on both sides. So A squared, square root of A squared is equal to square root of minus 49. So this is a negative number, so which means we're going to use imaginary number here. Okay, and 49 is a perfect square number, so we can do some works here. So this is actually 49 is 7 times 7, right? So this is a perfect square number, 7 times 7. But we're gonna do something for the 1 here if we want to get the square root. So minus 1 here is actually equal to I times I, right? Remember, I squared is equal to minus 1. So this is actually I times I times 7 times 7. So when we get the square root, we can get 7i here. So then a is equal to 7i. But remember, when taking the square root, we always need the plus and minus sign. So that's the answer. A is equal to plus or minus 7i. This is about completing a square. Okay, so you get the quadratic term, you get the linear term, and you need to figure out the constant, which can make it to be a perfect square here. Make it to be a perfect square trinomial. So the key to solve this is you need to, since all of the a value here is 1, you need to figure out the b value here. Okay, b is minus 24, and to completing a square, you just need to take half of the b value and square it. So the number here should be, we use minus 24 to divide 2. Okay, so it's like 2 minus 24 over 2 squared. Okay, minus 24 over 2 squared, so it's actually minus 12 squared. So minus 12 times minus 12 is 144. So in this case, then the constant term should be 144. The answer is 144 here. Okay, so let's figure this out. Okay, let's figure this out. So first thing, okay, we need to keep the right hand side. On the left hand side, we need to use the X box, right? We need to use the X box and figure out A is 2, B is 28, and C is 98 here. Okay, so the first mistake, okay, we're making here is when we are using Xbox here, right? AC is 2 times 98 is 196, and B is 28. And we need to figure out two numbers when times together is 196, and when it's add together is 28. So that should be 14 and 14. Okay, I think everybody positive 14 and positive 14. I think most of the students get this right. And then since the A value here is 2, that's bigger than 1, right? We need to use a box. And here comes the mistake. So when we are doing the box here, okay, so you see here this is a 2x squared, right? This is 2x squared. So we need to find, but notice that 2 is not a perfect square number. So most of the students write 2x times 2x here. But notice 2x times 2x is actually 4x squared. It's not 2x squared. So in this case, if you want to factor this, it should be 2x times x. Okay, so if this is 2x times x, and this is 14x, and this is 14x, and this is 98, right? So what need to be here? So if this is x times, so this is x times 14, right? So 14 should be here, okay? Because x times 14 is 14x. In here, 2x times 7 is 14x. Okay. So if you're using x box here, it should be like this. So you get 2x plus 14 times x plus 7 is equal to -3. Okay. So if you get 2x times 2x here, then that's not correct. Okay, that's not correct. And another mistake students are making here is when you get 2x plus 14 times x plus 7, you see it's not a perfect square yet, because this part and this part are not the same term. Okay, are not the same. So you cannot write this as the perfect square, like the square form. Okay, square form. You cannot do this. So some students just write, okay, it's 2x plus 14 squared. No, okay, this is not right. Okay, this is not right because you only have one 2x plus 14 here. On the other side, on the right is x plus 7. So what do we need to do here is we need to figure out, you see, this is 2 times x, and 14 is actually 2 times 7. So both of them has a factor of 2, and we need to factor out this 2. So this is actually equal to 2 times x plus 7 times x plus 7. And this is equal to -3, okay? So this is actually 2 times x plus 7 squared and is equal to -3.
All right, thanks, Mr. Ray. We're going to go ahead and finish the problem. Divide by 2. 2's will cancel there. You're left with x plus 7 squared equals -2. You can take the square root. Remember, when you take the square root, you have plus or minus. So x plus 7. This goes away, that goes away. Like how Mr. Ray was saying I squared equals -1. So when we do -1 times 2, that is becoming I times I. And that's a pair. So that can actually come out. So x plus 7 equals plus or minus I radical 2. And we'll subtract 7. So our answer is x equals -7 plus or minus I radical 2. Mr. Ray, you want to tell us what would happen if we did something like taking out a GCF of 2?
Okay, this is actually more difficult. But if you can figure out, okay, all of the A, B, C value are even numbers. So we can divide 2, we can factor out this 2 before we do the x box. And then this is much easier. So it's 2 times x squared plus 14x plus 49 is equal to -3. So x squared plus 14 plus 14x plus 49 is equal to -3 over 2. Okay, and then we just need to do the x here. Just need to do the x here because it's 49 and this is 14, right? So we know it's a positive 7 plus 7 plus 7. And since the a value here is 1, we don't need to do the box. So this is x plus 7 times x plus 7 is equal to -3 over 2. So, and then it's just the same step as what we have here. So it's x plus 7 squared is equal to -3 over 2.
Like Mr. Ray was saying, we changed the right side to a -4, but if we just take out GCF by 2, then we can just make factor by with the X method.
That's all for today, Rebels. Have a mathematical Monday.